Wait, women have been banned from this place for over 1,000 years? And that's not even the craziest thing on this list. What's up, Beyond Boundaries fam? It's your host back with another mind-blowing adventure. Ever seen a place so insane you had to Google if it was even real? Like, you're scrolling Instagram and you're like, there's no way that exists. Well, buckle up. Today we're going beyond boundaries. Literally, hitting 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites that straight up broke the laws of reality. We're talking cities carved into cliffs, islands you can see from space, and one place that's been completely off limits for a millennium. Your jaw's gonna drop. Your travel bucket list is about to explode, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why these places are protected as treasures of all humanity. Let's go. Immediate payoff and new mystery. Okay, starting strong. Picture this. You're hiking through the Peruvian Andes, nearly 8,000 feet above sea level, clouds swirling around you, and suddenly, bam, an entire ancient city appears out of the mist like something from a fantasy novel. Lost City in the Clouds. Sounds like a movie, right? Wrong. This place is real, and the more you learn about it, the less sense it makes. The Incas built Machu Picchu in the 1450s, without wheels, without iron tools, without horses or any draft animals. They somehow hauled massive granite blocks up a mountain and fitted them together so perfectly that a razor blade can't fit between them. We're talking about construction precision that rivals modern engineering. In the 1400s, on a mountain. Let that sink in. But here's where it gets legitimately creepy. The Spanish conquistadors never found it. They ransacked every other Incan site, melted down all the gold, destroyed temples, but Machu Picchu, hidden. For 400 years, it stayed completely secret until 1911. So here's my question. What else did the Incas hide up in those mountains? Because if they could keep an entire city secret... 2. Petra, Jordan, the Rose City carved from living rock. All right, you've seen Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade, right? That iconic moment when he rides through the narrow canyon and arrives at that massive pink temple? Yeah, that's Petra. But here's what Hollywood didn't show you. That's just the entrance. Indiana Jones didn't do this place justice at all. We're not talking about one building. We're talking about an entire city carved directly into rose-colored rock cliffs by the Nabateans over 2,000 years ago. Temples, elaborate tombs, a 3,000-seat amphitheater, a sophisticated water management system with dams and cisterns, all carved by hand, all pink sandstone glowing in the desert sun. The treasury, that famous facade everyone photographs, is just the beginning. Most tourists snap their pics there and leave. They never venture deeper into the sick, never see the monastery, which is even more massive than the treasury, never explore the royal tombs. And on this channel, we go beyond the boundaries of what typical tourists see. We show you the real Petra, the one that takes your breath away not once, but 50 times, as you keep discovering more and more carved into the cliffs. Pro tip. Get there at sunrise. The way the light hits the pink rock, pure magic. 3. Rapa Nui, Easter Island, Chile, the mystery that keeps getting weirder. Hold up, stop scrolling. Everyone knows about the giant stone heads on Easter Island, right? Those mysterious Moai statues staring out at the ocean? Yeah, well, plot twist, they're not just heads. They have full bodies. Mind blown. The heads are just the tips. There are complete torsos buried underground. Some excavations have revealed bodies 30+ feet tall. The heads everyone sees? Just the top portion. And get this, the Rapa Nui people carved nearly 900 of these statues. Some weigh 75 tons. That's heavier than 10 elephants on an island with no trees big enough for rollers, no wheels, no modern machinery, no cranes. So how did they move them across the island? For decades, archaeologists were stumped. Recent theories suggest they literally walked these multi-ton statues using ropes and a coordinated rocking motion. Teams of people on each side, pulling in rhythm. But here's what keeps me up at night. Why? Why did this isolated civilization spend generations creating these massive statues? What were they trying to say? Who were they trying to reach? Quick question for the Beyond Boundaries crew. Are you team ancient aliens or team human ingenuity? Drop your vote in the comments. I'm honestly on the fence on this one. Also, if you're new here and you're vibing with this content, do me a solid. Hit that subscribe button. We explore crazy places like this every single week. You don't want to miss it. 4. Mount Athos, Greece, the Forbidden Holy Mountain. Okay, here's that banned place I teased at the beginning. And this one is wild because it's not ancient history. These rules are still in effect right now. Mount Athos is this stunning peninsula in northern Greece covered in forests and beaches, home to 20 Eastern Orthodox monasteries. Sounds peaceful, right? Sounds like a great vacation spot? Wrong. Women aren't allowed. Haven't been for over 1,000 years. Not visiting, not living there, not even stepping foot on the peninsula. But it gets more restrictive. Female animals aren't permitted. No hens, no cows, no female cats or dogs. They've even tried to keep female insects out. Good luck with that one. Only men can visit, and even then you need special permits. They issue just 100 permits per day for non-Orthodox visitors, and you have to apply weeks or months in advance. It's basically a self-governed monastic state, time stopped here in the Byzantine era. Monks live by ancient rules, maintain medieval traditions, preserve manuscripts from the 1000s. Controversial? Absolutely. Unique? Undeniably. It's like a living time capsule of Byzantine Christianity frozen in amber. And whether you agree with the restrictions or not, it's a UNESCO site because of its incredible cultural and historical significance. Talk about boundaries, both physical and philosophical. But trust me, what's coming at number 7 is going to make this look tame. 5. Angkor Wat, Cambodia, the temple that humbles everyone. Let me paint you a picture. You wake up at 4:30 a.m. Yeah, I know, brutal. You stumble through the darkness to this massive temple complex. You're half asleep, questioning your life choices. And then the sun starts to rise behind Angkor Wat. The temple, this massive silhouette, starts glowing. The reflection pools mirror everything perfectly. The sky explodes into oranges and pinks, and suddenly you understand why you dragged yourself out of bed. This is the largest religious monument on Earth, bigger than Vatican City, bigger than any cathedral, mosque, or temple anywhere. The main temple complex covers 400 acres, but the entire Angkor Archaeological Park spans 150-plus square miles. Built in the early 1100s by the Khmer Empire, without computers, without blueprints as we know them, without modern surveying equipment. Yet the architectural precision is mind-boggling. The central tower represents Mount Meru, the center of the universe in Hindu and Buddhist cosmology. The surrounding moats represent the oceans. Originally Hindu, later Buddhist, it's been continuously used for worship for over 900 years. Think about that. While empires rose and fell, while the world changed completely, people kept coming here to pray. The bas-reliefs, these intricate carvings covering the walls, tell epic stories from Hindu mythology. The detail is insane. You could spend days just studying the artwork. Sunrise here, it's a spiritual experience. Even if you're not religious, trust me. This is what we live for on Beyond Boundaries, those moments that fundamentally change you, that shift something inside. 6. Galápagos Islands, Ecuador, Evolution's Living Laboratory. This is where Darwin basically unlocked the cheat codes to life itself. These volcanic islands, sitting 600 miles off the coast of Ecuador, are so isolated that evolution went absolutely bonkers here. We're talking about animals that exist nowhere else on the planet. Species that evolved in complete isolation, adapting to these unique environments in ways that seem almost intentional. Marine iguanas, the only lizards in the world that swim in the ocean. They dive down to feed on algae, can hold their breath for nearly an hour, and evolve to sneeze out excess salt. Swimming lizards. That's not even supposed to be possible. Giant tortoises? These absolute units can weigh over 900 pounds and live over 100 years. Different islands have different subspecies with differently shaped shells adapted to their specific island's vegetation. Natural selection in action, visible to the naked eye. Blue-footed boobies? Their seat legitimately looks spray-painted neon blue. The bluer the feet, the healthier the bird, the more attracted to mates. Evolution created built-in health indicators. Wild. And here's what's incredible about visiting. The animals have no fear of humans, never evolved to fear predators. You can walk right up to them, though please don't respect the boundaries. They'll just look at you, curious. Mother Nature was absolutely showing off here, going beyond boundaries of what we thought was possible in evolution. Darwin spent just 5 weeks here in 1835, and it changed science forever. Imagine what it'll do to your perspective. 7. The Great Barrier Reef, Australia, the living wonder we're losing. You can see this from space. Let that sink in. Not a building, not a city, a living organism so massive it's visible from orbit. The Great Barrier Reef stretches 2,300 kilometers along Australia's northeast coast. That's longer than the entire west coast of the United States. We're talking about the world's largest coral reef ecosystem. 2,900 individual reefs, 900 islands, 1,500 species of fish, 400 types of coral, 4,000 species of mollusks, 6 species of sea turtles, 30 species of whales and dolphins. It's not just beautiful, it's a crucial part of Earth's ecosystem. These reefs protect coastlines from storms, provide habitats for 25% of all marine species, despite covering less than 1% of the ocean floor, and support commercial fishing industries. Diving here is like entering an alien world. Colors you didn't know existed. Fish that look designed by a surrealist painter. Coral formations like underwater cities. But here's the gut punch. It's dying. Right now. In real time. Climate change is causing ocean temperatures to rise, and when coral gets too warm, it expels the algae living in its tissues and turns completely white. Coral bleaching. Without the algae, coral starves. Massive bleaching events hit in 2016, 2017, 2020, and 2022. Parts of the reef that were thriving ecosystems are now underwater graveyards. Scientists estimate that half the coral cover has been lost since 1995. This might not be around for your grandkids or their kids. That's not hyperbole. That's the scientific consensus. That's why this list matters. That's why Beyond Boundaries exists, to show you these places while they're still here, to inspire you to see them, to understand them, to protect them. These UNESCO sites need protection now. They need global awareness. They need people who care. All right, shaking off the heavy stuff, let's get back to mind-blowing architecture. 8. The Taj Mahal, India. The monument to eternal love. Everyone knows the Taj Mahal. It's probably the most photographed building on Earth. You've seen it 1,000 times. But do you know the story? Because once you do, you can never look at it the same way. In 1631, Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan's beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal, died during childbirth, their 14th child. Shah Jahan was absolutely devastated, grief-stricken beyond measure. So he built her the most beautiful tomb imaginable. He gathered 20,000 artisans, the best craftsmen, calligraphers, stone carvers, and inlay specialists from across the empire and beyond. Turkish, Persian, and Indian masters working together. It took 22 years to complete, 22 years of labor, precision, and devotion. But here's the architectural flex that blows my mind. The white marble changes color throughout the day. Pink and soft at dawn, brilliant white at noon, golden and warm at sunset. Under a full moon, it glows ethereal silver. That's intentional. That's planned design from the 1600s. They selected marble and positioned the building specifically to create this effect. They didn't have computers, didn't have color theory books, but they coded color-shifting properties into marble and architectural positioning. The symmetry is perfect, except for one thing. Inside the tomb, Shah Jahan's sarcophagus sits beside his wife's, but slightly off-center, the only asymmetrical element in the entire complex. Even in death, he didn't want to disturb her perfect resting place. Some call it the world's greatest monument to love. Looking at it, especially at sunrise when that pink glow emerges, it's hard to argue. Insane. Number 9. Iguazu Falls, Argentina, Brazil. Nature's fury unleashed. You know Niagara Falls, right? Super famous. Impressive. People go there on honeymoons. Well, when Eleanor Roosevelt first saw Iguazu Falls, she reportedly looked at it and said, "Poor Niagara." Savage, but also accurate. Iguazu Falls isn't one waterfall. It's a system of 275 individual waterfalls stretching nearly 2 miles wide along the border of Argentina and Brazil. The name comes from the Guarani words "I," water, and "Iguazu," big water, which feels like the understatement of the century. It's like calling the sun a bit warm. During peak rainy season, 1.7 million gallons of water thunder over the edge every single second. The sound is deafening. The mist creates permanent rainbows. The ground literally shakes under your feet. The most spectacular part is called the Devil's Throat, a U-shaped chasm where 14 waterfalls converge and crash down 82 meters. Standing on the viewing platform, you're surrounded by falling water on 3 sides. The spray soaks you completely. You can't hear anything but raw, ancient power pushing every boundary of what waterfalls should be. Stand at the edge, and you can't even hear yourself think. Just raw, ancient power pushing every boundary of what waterfalls should be. Both Argentina and Brazil claim it as a national treasure. UNESCO said it's humanity's treasure and protected both sides. Smart move. 10. The Great Wall of China, the ultimate boundary that became a monument, saving the absolute longest for last. And I mean that literally. 13,000 miles. Read that again. 13,000 miles. That's longer than the distance from New York to Sydney, Australia. It's half the circumference of the entire Earth at the equator. The Great Wall isn't one continuous wall. It's a series of fortifications built over nearly 2,000 years by different Chinese dynasties, each adding their own sections, their own styles, their own defenses. Construction began in the 7th century BC and continued through the Ming Dynasty in the 17th century AD. That's 2,000 plus years of continuous building by different generations, different rulers, different empires, all contributing to the same defensive system. Millions of workers built it. Soldiers, peasants, prisoners. The human cost was staggering. Hundreds of thousands died during construction. It's been called the longest cemetery on Earth. The wall crosses mountains, deserts, grasslands, plateaus. Some sections are basically vertical cliffs that you're climbing on hands and knees. Other sections have completely crumbled, reclaimed by nature. Here's a myth buster. You cannot see it from space with the naked eye. Astronauts have confirmed this repeatedly. It's not wide enough and blends with the natural landscape. So yeah, that fact you learned in elementary school? Wrong. But here's what is true and mind-blowing. You could spend your entire life walking the Great Wall and never reach the end. If you walked 10 miles per day, every single day, it would take you over 3.5 years to walk the whole thing. The ultimate boundary that was meant to keep people out became the ultimate monument to human determination, persistence, and ambition. Visiting the popular sections near Beijing is cool, but if you really want to go beyond boundaries, hit the wild, unrestored sections. Crumbling stone, overgrown with vegetation, snaking across mountain ridges. That's where you feel the history. That's where you understand the scale. Before we wrap up, I gotta give a huge shout out to everyone who's been commenting on our videos, sharing their own travel stories, and helping this Beyond Boundaries community grow. You guys have sent me messages from all 7 continents. Yes, even Antarctica, looking at you, research station crew. That's absolutely insane, and I love every single one of you for it. All right, Beyond Boundaries fam, real talk time. You just traveled with me across 4 continents, through mountains, deserts, oceans, and ancient cities. We saw places that shouldn't exist, but do. We explored wonders that have survived centuries and wonders that might not survive this century. Now here's my question for you. Drop a number 1 to 10 in the comments right now for which one you're booking a flight to first. Not someday, not when I have time. Which one are you visiting next year? No overthinking, just go. Life's too short to keep these places on a bucket list that never gets checked off. And if you've actually been to any of these, oh man, flex on us in the comments. Tell us your story. Did you cry at the Taj Mahal? Did Iguazu Falls soak you completely? Did you have a spiritual moment at Angkor Wat? The Beyond Boundaries community has the best travel stories, and I read every comment. Seriously, every one. Here's the deal. If you made it this far in the video, you're clearly not a casual viewer. You're not just scrolling. You're someone who's ready to push beyond boundaries with us. Someone who sees travel not as tourism, but as transformation. So here's what I need you to do. 1, smash that like button. It genuinely helps the YouTube algorithm show this video to more people who need to see these places. 2, subscribe to Beyond Boundaries if you haven't already. We drop videos every single week exploring the most incredible places on Earth. We've covered over 50 countries and we're just getting started. 3, hit that notification bell. Be part of the crew that gets notified the second we drop new content. We've got videos in the pipeline that are going to blow your mind. Next week, we're exploring places that are harder to visit than Mount Athos, places where only a few dozen people per year are allowed entry. We've got deep dives into lost cities, underwater wonders, extreme environments, and places where the photos genuinely look photoshopped but are 100% real. This is Beyond Boundaries, where we don't just show you the world, we show you the world that most people will never see. The places that change you, the destinations that matter. Because here's the truth, these places exist for a reason. They survived for a reason. They were protected as World Heritage Sites for a reason. They're reminders of human achievement, natural beauty, and the incredible diversity of our planet. They're bridges between past and present. They're windows into cultures and eras completely different from our own. And they need people like you to see them, to appreciate them, to protect them for future generations. So get out there. Push beyond your boundaries. Book that flight. Take that trip. Make those memories. And when you do, tag us. Send us your photos. Share your stories, because we're all on this journey together. This is Beyond Boundaries. I'll see you in the next adventure. Now go explore.